mainly tells us through the story of Igor. Yeah, Igor played by Daniel. Oh, hello there, and guten Tag to you all, and welcome to another episode of Halloween in January with me, Dr. Fripp. So, today's horror movie review is on Victor Frankenstein. Written by Max Landis and directed by Paul McGolgan or something of that kind. Starring James McAvoy, Daniel Radcliffe, Jessica Brown, Friendly, and Andrew Scott and Charles Dance. So, before we get on with the rest of this episode, how was Frankenstein with you this weekend? Did you enjoy his reviews, and how it feels to have a different host and not just the same host all for the 31 days? I hope so. Anyway, on with the review. So, basically, if you know the story of Frankenstein, this is based on the work from Mary Shelley. Sorry about that. So yeah, it is based on the work by Mary Shelley. Basically what this is Victor Frankenstein. It mainly tells us through the story of Igor. Yeah, Igor played by Daniel Radcliffe, as he walks with a big hunch. But then we find out that's just some fluid problem he has in his back. And that Victor Frankenstein takes him in. And then he tells him that he has this science experiment he wants to perform. Sort of like a a procedure which would resurrect the dead, and what I attempted in this season prequel, and succeeded in. So, Frankenstein wants to try and get the approval to bring back something from the dead with electricity. Of course, there is a lot of twists and turns in this film. Also, it is very toned down for a Mary Shelley Gothic classic. But still, I think it was a good one. I did like it. And also, we saw this through the thoughts of Igor and not Frankenstein himself. But yeah. Frankenstein then wants to attempt to make a human out of the dead. And of course, does he succeed? Well, we actually find out that this is sort of like a prequel, like an untold origin story of Frankenstein, and that's what I like to think of it as, a forgotten, untold story of Frankenstein's early work. So, the ending pretty much left it open for a sequel. Whether there will be one, I do not know, but I don't see why they shouldn't. It will probably be Frankenstein, and again, if you know Frankenstein, you probably know how the sequel could turn out. Anyway, I don't think there's much more for me to say, apart from this movie was a good one. I'm going to give it 3.5 electrical storms out of, 5. Well, that has been my review on Victor Frankenstein. If you've seen this movie, let me know in the comments. Also, be sure to like, share, and subscribe on this video. And also, subscribe to the official Random Horror YouTube channel. And until tomorrow, I will see you then. But until then, I bid you all a auf Wiedersehen goodbye. And don't worry, Frankenstein, he will be back next weekend with another 2 movies to review. Yeah. Anyway, till then, goodbye.